Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to Ride Through on the Xbox One X. We're going to start a new category today, and that is going to be TTT, which is Tea Time Trophy, and the first race is at the Billings Circuit, and we're going to be using our Bermotor YB8. So let's see how we get on with this. Got a new livery for it. Okay, ready for this one. So all the settings as they should be. See how we get on around here. We've only done one race around here so far, and that was on an electric bike. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on with this bike around here. Oh, okay. It's pretty quick. So we're already up to third place. Now I need to try and figure out where to brake for this bike. No, don't go any later than that. And that was pretty spot on. Big wheelie as well, but we're just behind second place. Can we get in front of him? We're just edging forward. We're momentarily in second. Oh, we're getting to the lead as well. Okay, right, we've got the right hand kink coming up, so through here we go. Slow down for that. And then we need to slow down for the next part. Okay, now we need to brake going into this corner because we've got a really slow corner coming up. Oh no, it's almost gone horribly wrong. Oh, big hit as well. Wow, okay. That almost went completely wrong then. Almost had a massive crash on the brakes and then another crash when we had a collision with the leader. So we are second place, just 2 laps around here. We are getting towards the end of the first lap. But it's fine, I've kind of worked things out. This lap up the inside, we managed to pull through there, get away from the wall. Okay. So get it stopped, ready for this next little hairpin. Very slow corner, that's fine. Okay, we've actually got a little bit of a gap now. Slow down for the right-left section. Yeah, okay. We're looking good. We're getting towards the end of the lap. So we've got a tiny lead at the moment as we go through the quick right-hander. We've got 0.3 of a second. So not massive. That can come down pretty quickly. Okay, final corner coming up. Get it stopped in time. Okay. Another wheelie as well, but I think we've extended the lead a little bit, maybe half a second. Oh, almost a second actually. Okay, so we've really pulled out there. So we're definitely looking good for this one. Okay, get it stopped for this corner. Yeah, we're looking good. This Bermotor, it actually feels pretty good. It feels pretty quick. It's actually only got 5 gears, I've only just noticed. Been trying to get into 6th gear and it's not happening, so it's only 5 gears on this bike. Get it stopped, get it stopped. Oh, that was much better than last time. Much better indeed. Yeah, we're really pulling away now. So this one is looking like it's going to be a nice win to begin with. I know we got a championship at the end of this category. So this is basically Tea Time Trophy, which is basically the best of British circuits. So yeah, they're all going to be British circuits that we're racing at. But this one is definitely going to be a win. So we haven't really had to work too hard for this one. That may change in the next couple of races. I think we've got the Ulster GP coming up, the Northwest 200. So we've got some tough races coming up. Weather, I can make this bike go quick enough around those circuits. Okay, final corner. Oh, I thought I was getting in there a bit too hot, but it's fine. Okay, just the run to the line. And we are done. So first place for that one, 2:17.2. Nice. 5 stars for that one. Okay, so the next one, Donington Park at night. Okay, let's go do this one on our Bermotor. Am I confident around this one? Yeah, I think we can do this one. But being a short circuit, the AI might be a little bit stronger, but we'll have to wait and see. We're already up to 5th. Make that 5th. Still 5th. So, have to see if we're able to make some places up. The leader's already trying to make a break. Up the inside of 3 of them, and we're up to 2nd place through the old hairpin. So there's 0.7 of a second, 3/4 of a second gap to the leader, so we've got to try and close that down. But we've got plenty of time to do that. Or I think maybe next time we can go through there in 1st gear. I think 2nd gear is maybe a bit too long. Okay, so we've got, which way are we going? I think we're going for the foggy S's, so that's fine. Okay, well, that gap is probably about half a second now. And we are closing on the brakes. In fact, we've gone in way too hot. Close that down. Try and get it squared off, but completely miss the apex of that one. And the gap's probably still just about the same. Again, too hot into the final corner. But we've actually closed a bit. Now we can slipstream. So 0.2 of a second. We're going to go into the leaders. We're going to turn 1. Can we get it up the inside? And yeah, we've got it done at Redgate. Now, can we stay here, or is he going to come back past? I would suggest he's going to come back past, although at the moment he's not going to. So we got half a second on him now. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep pushing then, see if we can extend that lead. This may turn out to be a fairly easy category. Got it stopped for the S's again. So he closes in on the brakes there. And it's pretty much come down to nothing again. So he's still there, so we're not pulling away just yet. Come on, we can do this. That was better through the final corner. 1 lap left to go around Donington. And we've got 0.8 of a second lead. That should be enough. Yeah, they feel really comfortable on the bike. Doesn't feel like it's getting out of shape or anything. It feels really stable. And we are able just to edge away slightly, so I guess the gap's probably over a second now. But it may close in when we get to the S's again. They just closed in a little bit by the looks of it. On the brakes. Yes, 0.8, but that's probably come down even more now. through the Melbourne hairpin. And just the final corner to go. So we are going to win the second race, but not as comfortably as the first. I mean, he's still right there. We couldn't relax too much on that one, otherwise we would have ended up in second place, but we won that one. So 2 out of 2 at the moment. 5 stars for that one, okay. Right, on to the Ulster GP, and then we got the Northwest 200, and then the Championship. Okay, let's go to the Ulster then, see how we get on. Come on, we can do this. Here we go. 3 laps we've got to do around here. It's going to be a fairly long race. Got a good start, straight in the 3rd place. We may even get into the lead before the end of this straight. I think we will. We're in the lead. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, us 3 have pulled quite a massive gap on the rest of them. And I'm just going to push as much as I can, because I know when we get to the end of the circuit, I will be slower. So we need to build up as much of a lead as possible right now. Hopefully that will be enough. We are starting to edge away already. Okay, through the kink. 1.1 second lead at the moment through the other kink. And then we start going downhill. Now hopefully we won't have any front end issues on the brakes as we get down the bottom of the hill. No, that was fine. In the dirt a little bit. But yeah, ride 2 trying to break down into that corner was a bit of a nightmare. Constantly losing the front into there. Just going over the bumps has really unsettled the bike. But it doesn't seem to happen in ride 3. So you ain't got to worry too much on the brakes. We've got a huge lead. But I am expecting to see that coming down at some point during this lap. Especially towards the end of the lap. There's a jump. Okay, well we need to slow down now as we go through this slightly tighter right. Still can't see him on the map at the moment. 2.6. So we're looking good. Right, we've got the kink coming up in a minute, the right hand kink, so we need to make sure we slow down in time for that. Here it comes. Yeah, that was fine. And then the next few corners is where I'm expecting the gap to start coming down. Especially the really slow right-hander hairpin we've got coming up. So it was, what, 2.1 the gap? See what it is when we get out of it. Well, it looks like he's closed down quite a bit. Or maybe not. It is a slow corner after all. Okay, well, where's the next split? Probably isn't going to be one now until the end of the lap. So we'll see how much we've lost when we go across the line. So what was the last split? 2.1? I'm definitely expecting it to be lower. But how much lower? I definitely it's going to be a lot lower. So here comes the line. And we just have to wait a few seconds. Oh, 3.1, so it's actually gone up. So we're looking alright at the moment. So we're only on lap 2. We've got another lap to go after this one. And we are just... wow, we are really pulling away now. I was expecting them to put up a bit more of a fight on this one, if I'm honest. But I think I kind of know my way around this track even more now. Yeah, I pretty much know it now. I know it's taken a very long time. I didn't used to like this track on Ride 2. But, yeah, I don't really mind it on Ride 3, if I'm honest. Now that I've figured out where I'm going. I don't know why it's taken me so long to figure this track out, but I mean, it's just that last little section is, I'm still not 100% sure on it, but yeah, we're definitely quicker than what we used to be. It's going to be interesting bringing the big bikes around here, especially getting on the brakes in that downhill right-hander to see if it is possible to lose the front down there. Yeah, the motor YB8 is feeling good around here as well, despite only having 5 gears, but it's got enough speed. So at least you can go over the jumps now without the bike snapping sideways. That was one of the pretty big issues with Ride 2. You go over a jump and then the bike just wants to snap sideways in the air, so it was really difficult to take a jump at speed without basically crashing in mid-air, because the bike just ends up turning on itself and your rider just flies off, which was really annoying. So I'm glad they did fix that, because now that we've got Cadwell Park going over the mountain, that was one of my main concerns. When I did my wish list, one of my wishes was Cadwell, but I said only on the basis that they make the in-air physics better, and so that your bike doesn't go sideways in the air and you end up crashing in the air, because yeah, some weird stuff happens in Ride 2, but luckily that doesn't happen anymore. So we can go over the mountain on Ride 3 and not have any issues mid-air. The only issue you've got to look out for is wheeling, but other than that, you can go over there quite nicely. And we've got a huge lead. I haven't actually taken much notice of what the lead is, so we will have a look when we get to the end of the lap, which will be coming up fairly soon. Okay, so final corner is coming up. I'm going to hazard a guess at, I don't know, 7 to 8 second lead, because when I glanced down at the map just a minute ago when we were just coming out that slow corner, I couldn't even see him on the map. So 5.7, okay, it's not as the gap's not as big as I thought. I'm sure by the end of this lap it will be, providing I don't cock it up. Stopped on the brakes. Nice little wheelie. The first little section is definitely my strongest section of this track, so I've still got a bit of practice to do around here, but I'm definitely getting there. .3. We don't really have to go as quick as we have been, because we've got such a big lead. It doesn't really look like there's any chance of it coming down, well, very much at all. It may come down a little bit when we get to certain sections, but it's not going to come down enough for them to catch me. I got a feeling this is going to be a very long video, because we've done Billing Circuit, Donington Park didn't really take too much time. This is going to be quite a long race. Northwest 200 is going to be a long race, and we've still got a championship of 3 races to go. So I think this will be a fairly long video, but that's fine. People will need something to watch over Christmas and that. 6.9, so not quite breaking the 7-second barrier at the moment. Here comes the kink. Through we go. That was good. Now we're coming up to the slower section. Come on. Alright, get through here. I'm actually really careful going around here. I don't even touch the throttle until I start getting the bike stood up, because I know that I am very tempted to try and get on the throttle earlier, but because it's really uneven through there, I know that the tyre will just slide and we will end up having a crash. So I have to be patient there, and it's quite difficult for me to do. I just want to get on the throttle again, but just have to go careful. Oh, no, don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be touching the grass. Okay, final corner time. And we are going to be done here at the Ulster GP. Here comes the line. Done. That one was fairly easy. We got into the lead and that was it. Got into the lead off the line before the first corner. And that was it. They didn't see me again. 9 seconds we won by almost 10 seconds. Wow. Okay. Northwest 200 time. Off we go. Yes, the Northwest 200. The track that I prefer over the Ulster GP. All I got to try and remember is that chicane at the end of the circuit, because yeah, still trying to get used to that. And again, we're straight into the lead, so no time at all. I'm hoping it's going to be a bit more of a fight here. Into the hairpin. Nice and neat run there, and we're still in the lead. Now last time we raced here, we were behind some people coming into this roundabout. One went straight into it, and two of them jumped trying to exit out, and I ended up running over someone because he ended up crashing. I had to try to avoid his bike and ran over him instead. So we've got a bit of a gap already, so this may be another race where we are able to just pull away, and if that's the case, I think we will see where we are gap-wise at the end of lap 1. I'll push a bit more on lap 2, and then lap 3 I may do in first-person camera perspective, because I know I'm going to be quite a bit slower in that camera. So we'll try that on the last lap, see what happens. But at the moment, as it stands, we've got a nice lead and no one near us at all. It's strange only having 5 gears when you're used to using 6. But then I suppose I was a bit too hot into that. I suppose using those electric bikes I wasn't used to any gears at all, so having 5 is better than none. Okay, so round this roundabout. Take the exit. Okay, so we've got a chicane coming up. I'm not sure where to brake for this bike. I may be able to brake a little bit later than normal. I'll have to wait and see. Usually I use the first house on the left. Let's brake there. Yeah, that was pretty much good. That was where I needed a brake, so that was fine. It was a bit later than normal, but we still got it stopped. Next one coming up. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to try and guesswork where to brake. Now, can we wait for the end of the second road markings? Can we get it stopped? Oh, that was almost too late. We just got it stopped in time. So might just bring the braking marker back a little bit just to make sure we can we don't rush in there too much next time. I'll try and get a better exit out. But that was so close to crashing into the chicane there. I think that was a bit too early on the brakes with this one. 5.4 second lead already. I think, yeah, if we just build up a bit more on lap 2. And then lap 3, we will put it in first person perspective. Right, remember the chicane, Robbo, remember the chicane. Just look out for the billboards on the right, and then I know roughly that I need to start thinking about braking. That lamppost. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Out we go. Oh shit! We just clipped the inside curb there when we were exiting. Oh, get away from that curb. Okay. So that is going to be the end of lap 1 and on to lap 2. 4.8, so we've actually lost a bit of time there, and quite a bit of time. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to build on this lap, and then I'm going to risk it for a biscuit on the final lap and go into first person. 5.2 has gone back up. So, yeah, I think it must be that last chicane where I'm losing a bit of time. Let's see what happens on this lap. If it goes over, like, I don't know, well, theoretically it should be like 9 seconds by the end of this lap. Maybe a little bit less. We'll aim for 8 seconds and see where we are. Just keep pushing as much as I can. Next split will be coming up soon. 5.1. It's not really doing much, is it? It's kind of stabilised around the 5.1 mark. Comes down a couple of tenths and goes back up a couple of tenths. When we get towards the end of the lap, we'll have a look at the gap. But yeah, it doesn't really seem to be extending as much as I was expecting it to. 6.5, okay, so it has gone up again. But if I remember rightly, last time I was following the AI around this section, they were a lot quicker going actually around the roundabout, but their exit wasn't as quick as mine. So maybe they're making up a bit of time there? I don't know. 6.1. Yes, it's gradually going up, just not enough. Get it stopped for the chicane. Yeah, nice. Nicely done. Right, I'm going to brake a little bit earlier for the next chicane because last time was maybe... well, it was borderline too late. .3, okay. Right, let's brake here. That was better. That was much better. So it's over 7 seconds, the gap, so that's good. Hopefully by the time we get to the end of the lap, it will be at least 8 seconds. If it's a little bit under, we'll still go into first person, because I can't see myself losing that much time on one lap. But then it is a fairly long lap. 7.4. Oh, we'll just have to see what happens, won't we? Okay, so chicane coming up. Remember the chicane. My first ever lap around here on ride 3. I didn't even realise they'd done the chicane until I went through the cones. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I should have gone around the chicane, but I didn't take any notice of the signs. Oh, I've done it again! Flip the inside curb. Okay, well, despite what the time is going to be, I don't know what it will be, but I'm going to switch to first person and see how we get on with this. Don't know what the gap is. Through turn 1. 6.2, so it's not... I was expecting it to be a bit higher than that, but it's not, but that's fine. Sure, I can't lose 6.2 seconds in one lap, but you never know. Well, that was a bit bloody slack on the brakes there, a bit too early on the brakes, but I've just seen that the gap is still 6.1, so that's fine. Get it stopped for the roundabout. Okay, on to the fast part. I know I won't be losing any time on this fast part because I'll just keep the throttle held open all the way until we need to brake again, which is right at the other end of the road. We're going 2.4 seconds slower than what we were last lap. Oh my god, look at that gap. 3.6 seconds. We've lost a hell of a lot of time. Almost half of our gap has gone already and we're not even halfway around the lap. So I say, surely I can't lose 6.2 seconds, but I may just be proving that I can. And I can't go any quicker down the straight, so that's fine. 3.2, right on the brakes. Get it stopped, get it stopped, get it stopped, get it stopped, get it stopped. Yeah, fine. That's absolutely fine. So, got to get this roundabout done. A little bit wide, a little bit too wide. Holy shit, look how close he is. Okay, well I think we need to come out of first person and go back to a third person because we are a second. It's come down to a second. If we carry on with first person, we're definitely going to end up losing the race. Wow, he must be really going somewhere. I've just noticed he's not with a group anymore, so he's got past everyone and just pulled away quite considerably. So we need to go some to make sure we don't lose this race. But we just open up the gap a little bit more there. But we wouldn't have been that quick through there if we were in first person. I can't believe how much our lead has just collapsed. Okay, it's back up to 2 seconds. So we managed to put a second back into it, but that was worrying. Get it stopped. Get the run out. Okay, so I think we should be alright now. 1.7 has come down 3/10. There's still time for him. There's still time for him to close it down a little bit more. Usually when gaps get below a second, they just collapse. So I'm going to have to just try and go as quick as I can. It's that chicane that's worrying me because that's where we seem to be losing quite a bit of time on the previous laps. I can't see us losing about 2 seconds just in the chicane though. Through we go. Let's try not to hit the inside curb on the way out. There we go, that's better. Yeah, we got this one. But I tell you what, that was a bit sketchy. Could have easily lost that one. And we almost did. And there we go. So we won that one, but our lead just completely disintegrated. 9 stars for that one. Well, he set the fastest lap as well by half a second. No wonder why he's catching me. Okay, we have unlocked Tier 5. Level 5 is now unlocked. Apart from the special event. But let's carry on. We got a championship to do now. Brands Hatch, Cadwell Park, Oulton Park. Okay, fairly confident going around here at Brands Hatch because I know there's a few places where the AI are pretty slack. One of them being the first corner. So let's see how we get on. I think the only one I'm kind of a little bit concerned about is the wet race at Cadwell. But I think if we can get a good result here, i.e. win, get a decent result at Cadwell, and hopefully by the time we get to Oulton Park, it will be dry, then we can hopefully get another win. But we've got to do this race first and make sure we win this one. And at the moment, we are leading, but not by much. 3 laps around here, full circuit. Don't have to worry about the little Indy circuit. .6 at the moment. That may or may not go down. So I have to keep an eye on it, see where they're going to be stronger and where I'm going to be stronger. But definitely first corner is one of our strongest corners. He's not that far behind. .2, okay. I think we've got a bit of a race on our hands here. We've definitely got a bit of a race on our hands. Bit too hot round there. That's not too bad. Wow, we've accelerated away there and extended our lead through the final corner. 1.2. Whoa, too hot into turn 1. Almost in the gravel. That would have lost us some time. .4. So the gap's actually gone up despite that pretty big mistake at turn 1. Let's just try and keep that lead if we can. 1.2. It was this section where it kind of completely went away last lap, so we'll see if it happens again. So it was 1.2, it is now under a second, so yeah, losing about 0.3 of a second through that sector, but it's fine because we've still got quite a nice lead. There's a through Clark curve. Over the line, we've got 1 lap left to go. 2.1. Okay, so I think this one we got in the bag, so that is going to be 25 points to us. But then we got a wet race at Cadwell Park, and yeah, I'm not going to be so confident around there. Depends on the AI. We all know that usually they're pretty quick in the wet and sometimes unbeatable, but I will do what I can. It might have to be damage limitation, but I'm going to be fairly confident going to Oulton Park because we've always had good races around there and good results, so yeah, it should be alright. Down the hill we go. And towards the end of the lap now. Just 2 corners left to go. 2.2 second lead, so we've got this one in the bag. Final corner coming up. That was good. Good through there. And we're going to take the first win of the championship. 2 races left to go. 25 points in the bag. And we set the fastest lap of the race as well. So I know who to look out for in the next race. So here we go, a wet Cadwell Park. Here we go. What can we do around here? Well, we got another good start. Oh, that was a bit of a hit. So we're in 4th. Oh, sneak through, can we? A bit sneaky. But, oh, no, we made it stick. Okay. It was a little bit of a lunge, but it worked. So we're in the lead at the moment. Bit too hot into that. Just trying to figure out the gears as well. Almost on the grass. Yeah, it wasn't too bad figuring out the gear in that Brands Hatch, but oh no, we're going to lose the lead. Oh, sideways on the grass. Okay, well, we don't want to be doing that, do we? Oh, we've got the chicane coming up. Just saw the cones. Okay, mountain coming up. Okay, well, we actually pull out a little bit of a gap through the mountain there. The bike doesn't want to steer through here. Doesn't like those corners at all. And we've completely lost our lead again. Wow, okay, well that wasn't a good last sector, was it? Right on me still. But it's not the guy that's in 2nd place in the championship, so I guess that's something. He may no longer be 2nd by the end of this race. Ooh. We're only on lap 2 and it feels like I've done about 10 laps already. I mean, if we can pull this one off, then that's going to make Oulton Park a hell of a lot easier as well, because we won't theoretically need to win. But it's whether we do win here, because they're still all over the back of me at the moment. So if we pull out another gap over the mountain, we're just in a wheelie again. And then it's just these series of corners, this bike does not want to seem to steer through there, not in the wet anyway. And we get to the final corner, which is coming up, and they're back on me. Just try not to put the throttle too much too early, because otherwise we end up bloody high-siding myself out of there. One final lap and they're still right there. Can we hold on for the final lap? It's going to be tough, but I'll do what I can. I'm starting to open up a gap out of that corner. Just extending that down the little straight. Start going downhill. This is where they start catching me, especially when I do that and go on the grass. Have we just thrown the race away? Well, we're still in the lead at the moment, so no. Okay, we've pulled out a bit more of a gap there. That may be crucial. Come on, just get around these corners. Okay, final corner, and they're almost there. We're going to have to try and get a good exit. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, that was so close to a crash there. Luckily we didn't lose too much driving. We managed to take the win. That was tough. Almost threw it away at the final corner as well. Okay, final race. Let's see how we get on here. We've got 50 points, so if we can win here, then we will be champion. Got a good start as well. In fact, we're in the lead again. Doesn't take much to get into the lead on this championship. Oh, too wide though, way too wide. We've lost the lead momentarily, and now we're back in it. So we've got to go left. This corner feels really nice on this game. It's nice and banked. Nice positive camber around there. You can get the power on quite early coming out of that hairpin. And look at that lead we got already. I remember the first time I went into this chicane for the first ever time and almost completely missed it. Just managed to brake in time. Kind of panic brake because I didn't realise it was coming up. Oh, too wide. 0.7 of a second, so gap's come down, but that's because I've made a few mistakes this lap. I think we're going to be good for this one. Lap 1 is pretty much done. Lines approaching. Lap 2. 1.3 second lead as well. But yeah, this bike hasn't really done anything wrong. I mean, we had a few issues with it in the wet at Cadwell. It wouldn't really steer too well on the last little flip-flop. But it feels good here in the dry. It's felt good in the dry in all this category. 1.6 second lead at the moment. Start getting on the power nice and early. You keep turning. That's the way to do it. Just remember the chicane here. Too hot into there. I knew as soon as I put the brakes on I was going to go into there too hot. So as it stands at the moment, we're going to be champions. I mean, even if we finished in second, we'd still be champions. .9, almost 2 seconds now. We've got 1 lap left to go. It's been quite a nice little category, this one. I wasn't expecting the motor to feel as good as it does. But then saying that, we are coming off the back of using electric bikes. Now we're back on using normal bikes. It's good to be back on a normal bike with an exhaust. And explosions happening in the engine. But no, I've actually enjoyed this category. It's, I mean, it hasn't been the hardest one that we've done by any means. It's been fairly easy. Hey, the next one we pick, whatever that one will be, that may be completely the opposite. Ooh, that almost ended horribly there. Just Got it a bit too out of shape and almost threw it down the road. We're almost done with this one. Gap's come down a little bit, but it doesn't matter. A bit too wide through there, but it doesn't matter either. Just got the run to the line. And we are going to be champions again. Hot-tempered. Oh, okay, we've unlocked the 5th special volume in career mode. So I think that one's the Honda special edition thing. 9 stars. That's what we like. Okay, so this is our new bike as well, Husqvarna. Not a bad looking bike. Okay. So, there we go. We're done with that one. And yeah, it is the Honda CBR History and Evolution we've just unlocked as well. But anyway, guys, that's it from me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.